Distance nerding.
Well, what up, nerds? What's going on? It's your boy Young Phil getting ready to do another Lego stream. Hey, Phoenix, that playlist, it's called Monster Gaming. It's a playlist by Monster Cat, and it's on Apple Music. I'll send it to you. It's a pretty cool playlist. That last song is called Dystopia 2077, and the song before that is called To You by Bad Computer. Pretty much last week we played 80s music, and the great and amazing Warner Brothers shut down parts of the stream because Prince started playing. So I have to make sure that on this stream I'm playing stream friendly music. And this time, basically Monster Cat made this playlist for streamers. Want to get a couple things out of the way. Hey, Eric, how's it going, man? It's nice to see you in the stream here. One of the things that I want to throw out here is so this week we've got a lot going on. So not only the stream that we have going on here, but I'm also going to be dropping 2 episodes for everybody this week on the podcast itself. So again, distancenerding.com or wherever you guys get podcasts, download the podcast. I've got 2 separate interviews that we did, and they're both a ton of fun. So you guys are going to have a lot of fun with these podcasts if you check them out. Also wanted to throw out there that there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, well, I mean, obviously this episode we're going to finish the Falcon. We're not finish the Falcon, but get as much done as we can on the Millennium Falcon. And then we're also going to be doing we're going to finish the bracket. Aaron's running a little bit late, so when he gets here, we're going to do that bracket. The other cool thing that we're planning on doing is on the podcast, for those that listen, we're holding a contest for a plush BB-8, and that the winner of that contest never contacted us. So we're going to be doing a new role for that prize during the stream here. So that's actually what I was doing earlier, was I was adding a couple of new names to that list. So yeah, the idea being that for people who didn't get a chance, or people who were hoping they were going to get that, I mean, there's another chance to win the BB-8. So let's get to it here. Go ahead and put the music back on, but not as loud, so that way it's not drowning out the conversation here. Actually, I'll play that Dystopia 2077 again. it's already done at this point. You can't enter in if you haven't already entered after this one, but the contest that I'm re-rolling for here, you had to repost the post that we put on Facebook and Instagram. The idea so we have a current contest right now. It's the biggest contest that we've done to date, and the contest that we're doing right now is for a lot of wrestling things. But there's like, I mean, James, if you want to chime in on this one, there's 6 action figures, 2 Funko Pops, 4 Funko Sodas, and they're all Marvel wrestling related. 3 shirts, a hat. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. And it's all WrestleMania themed, so they're all wrestling related. Same deal on this one. I changed it up a little bit just so it can help me track everything. But the idea on this one is, so what we want you to do is like the post, subscribe to Distance Nerding, and then tag a friend inside the post. And the idea is, again, just to try and help us grow, but at the same time, like, we're giving stuff away, guys. I mean, I say this every week, but we're not afraid to buy your affection. I'm here just to buy your love. I want people to love me. Just love me. Why is it hurt on the inside? It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go. The mic down a little bit just to get more space here. I break you break me. It's something about the makes us so, baby. Every piece keeps us together. Okay, so you like this angle a lot better, April? Yeah, because then you guys can actually see me working and see me on here. I figured the angle that I was doing before was a little more restrictive, so that was the idea here. Tell him that I said I miss him, not as much as I miss you, Christine, but say that I miss him. We all need to get together and hang out soon. I actually went to my sister's last night and we played Mario Kart, and I was thinking about you guys the entire time. I can't escape the thoughts of you if I try to leave. When I'm with you, I can't move. Also, the music, Christine, is this reminding you of, like, when we were teenagers? And he's probably a beast at this point, and I almost don't want to play against him. But I mean, I miss him in general. All those years when we went to raves. Fun times, Christine. Fun times. I don't remember was it you, Christine, that went to Excision with me? Uh-oh. Yeah. Whoa.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you perfectly, Mr. Thick.
Oh, lovely.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Thick has entered the building.
Thank you very much.
Express how happy I am that you're here now.
Oh dear, I like the camera.
Yeah. So do you like the new angle?
I do. It's nice.
Yeah. I figured this was a way for me to get people to see me a little bit better rather than just the over top view with my hands. This makes it a little more interactive. You know what I mean?
That works. All right. Well, what are we on? We just start. We got everything separated. Starting the first bag.
Working on it right now.
Okay.
I just lost a bald Lando Calrissian right now.
Oh no.
I found him though.
Good. So, we got a lot. We got a pretty active chat here, pal.
Yeah, we got some people in here, man. I've been trying to keep up with everything, but the issue being that I'm also trying to focus on the character build.
That works. So we got a lot of people in here. I feel like we should jump right into this bracket.
Oh, for sure. Okay, guys, this Disney bracket. I'm excited for this.
So this Disney bracket, we got 1940s to 1980s Disney and then 2000s Disney facing off against each other in an epic battle. It started with 64 teams, 64 movies. We're down to 32 movies. I think we're ready to go.
Oh, I am too, man. I'm ready.
So do you want me to recap again, or do we just want to get into it?
Go ahead and recap just for people who weren't here last week so they can see, so they know kind of like what's going on.
Okay, so I won't go for who won the last rounds, but I will go for who's going up in these rounds now.
Yeah.
So this round, this round coming up, we have Jungle Book versus Alice in Wonderland, Snow White versus Pinocchio, Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan, Bambi versus Little Mermaid. Oh, hold on.
What'd you break, man?
Nothing.
By the way, guys, check out Lando without his hair. I haven't gotten to his hair yet, but I've got old Lando Calrissian here.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to switch cameras. Hold on.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lame. I didn't realize it's not stupid.
You'll be all right, man. It's okay.
All right. That's going to have to do for now.
I could have swore, Christine, that you went to the warehouse with me to go see Excision and Datsik.
All right.
It's like a warehouse in the marina in San Francisco.
Okay. All right. So sorry, I'm going to keep going now.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm a little my camera on the Surface isn't that bad. It's not horrible for a camera on a laptop. So
Take a look here. See what that looks like.
yeah, this is just from the Surface Pro.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, we got Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan, Bambi versus Little Mermaid, Lion King versus Hercules, Pocahontas versus Mulan, Hunchback of Notre Dame versus Toy Story 1, Beauty and the Beast versus Aladdin, and then over on the other side, the other side of the bracket, we have WALL-E versus Lilo and Stitch, Ratatouille versus Monsters Inc., Emperor's New Groove versus Finding Nemo, Up versus Incredibles, Zootopia versus Tangled, Brave versus Frozen, Wreck-It Ralph versus Coco, and Inside Out versus Moana. Woo!
Yeah, we whittled this down for those who weren't here last week. We whittled this down from 32.
No, 64.
Oh, 64?
We're at 32
Oh my God, man. It was, some of those were heartbreaking. Some of those really did hurt me.
in the first round. Yeah, it was rough. So, okay, well, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, Phoenix, you can't just say Brave right off the top. Brave isn't up right now. We're not doing Brave yet. you can make your case when we get to Brave. Jesus.
I love it. Let's get it.
So right now we got first up Jungle Book versus Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, this is a tough one for me because they're both movies that I have attachment to.
I'm gonna get a tally so I can write down people's what people think.
Yeah, because Alice in Wonderland, there's a lot of attachment for that for me, mainly because my as a DJ, my persona is modeled after the Cheshire Cat.
Okay.
So I mean, you know, like that's kind of a thing for me, right? But at the same time, what we said Alice in Wonderland versus
Jungle Book.
Yeah, Jungle Book is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah. See, I'm such a huge Alice in Wonderland fan. I like Jungle Book too, but those two up against each other, I'm automatically going to Alice in Wonderland. Because
here's the crazy thing is like because I was listening to a podcast earlier today about like, you know, like Disney films and whatnot.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how Alice in Wonderland when it came out was like a complete bomb, right? Like it just did not do well in theaters whatsoever.
Huh.
But Jungle Book was one of the movies that got them out of a slump.
Okay.
So it's
so what it because okay
that becomes hard to pick when it comes to when we talk, you know, remember the tiebreakers were when we started talking about which one is more iconic, right?
Right.
So that's where it gets hard about like, well, which one's more iconic? Well, they're both pretty iconic now. They're both considered classics, but you know, when and the time when they came out, Alice in Wonderland was a complete bomb and people hated it, and Jungle Book is what brought them out of their slump. So
right. Let's see. So Phoenix says Jungle Book was just catchy. Who doesn't know all the songs? Yeah, the songs were great.
Well, I'm the king of the jungle. Whoa.
That's all I got. So is Phoenix? Are you saying Jungle Book? We got Erica Jungle Book, April Alice in Wonderland. I'm saying Alice in Wonderland. Are you saying Jungle Book or Alice?
I'm gonna go Alice, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Alice on this one
because I'm going Alice too. Okay, Phoenix's Jungle Book. So let's see. So we're tied at 3-3.
Okay. What did James say?
Who's James?
James, as in James.
He hasn't said anything.
I know he's in the chat.
James, what do you say? But yeah, like I said, neither of these are bad movies. Like they're great.
Yeah, I mean that's never the argument. The argument is never that any of these movies are bad. It's which one's better. And
it's for me, it's a lot of, you know, personal bias. Like I was more of an Alice in Wonderland fan. Just growing up, I feel like I gravitate more towards that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jungle Book is so fun and I just love it. So this is hard. James, where are you? Because you're going to be our tiebreaker. Or whoever chimes in next is our tiebreaker.
Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause.
Press play.
Eric says the Jungle Book remake was even better. I didn't see the Jungle Book remake.
The Jungle Book remake actually followed the book a little bit more. It was kind of a hybrid between the two.
Got it. That was the one where it says it's animation, but it was really just like a full mocap movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really live action, not really animation, kind of something in between.
I mean, yeah.
And I forget, like, I know. I feel like the cast of Jungle Book, the animated one, was so good too. Like all the voices were so great. I love it.
We got Lando with his gun and everything.
So Nobody's chiming in. It's a tie.
Okay, so we need some sort of tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's who's in here? We got 5 people in here. Somebody didn't vote. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm leaning towards Alice, but James, it's Alice in Wonderland versus Jungle Book. Please you're the deciding vote. We need you.
You have to love this, man. He just said he needs you.
I do. Which one made more money when released? That's a good question.
Like I said, Alice in Wonderland bombed and Jungle Book was a financial success.
James says Alice in Wonderland is more iconic. So we're going Alice.
I'm with that.
All right. Let me write it down. Sorry you got to see the top of my bald head. It's going to happen every time I write something down. Okay. So next.
I'm sure the people out there are going to love it.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs versus Pinocchio. Now this is great because I don't remember any of our arguments for the first round.
I am inclined to say Snow White because Snow White again has more of a, of a Disney first feel to it, and it like is ingrained in like the soul of Disney, right? So I would say Snow White. Pinocchio is a great movie, right? But again, Pinocchio, between Pinocchio and Snow White, I would say Snow White is probably the winner between the two. That's my opinion. So I'm Snow White.
I feel you too, and we have 3 more votes for Snow White. I think with ours, it kind of puts it over the edge. Me and you in agreement. Snow White is definitely the winner. But yeah, so we're moving Snow White on to the next round.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see. Okay, next up, Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan.
So it's Maleficent versus Captain James T. Hook.
Yeah. Had more little people, James said. Okay, that's rude.
I think it's offensive nowadays, man.
Yeah, it's little people is the correct vernacular.
That's the correct vernacular.
Yeah, you can't call them dwarves anymore. Okay, hold on. Let's see. We got Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan. Let's see. Phoenix, Peter Pan. Eric, Peter Pan. April, Sleeping Beauty. James, Peter Pan. I'm saying Sleeping Beauty.
What's the score right now?
Okay. So 3 Peter Pan with me, 2 Snow White.
3 Peter Pan, 2 Snow White. No, wait. Is it Sleeping Beauty? You said, right?
Sleeping Beauty. Sorry.
Sleeping Beauty versus Peter Pan.
And we're not talking about the Peter Pan with Hugh Jackman.
No.
No, not that one.
Peter Pan versus Sleeping Beauty. I think I have to lean Peter Pan, man.
All right. That's That works. Those are both great movies. But yeah, so Peter Pan nudges out Sleeping.
I mean, I almost didn't want to like get rid of Sleeping Beauty, but I mean, like it's
Yeah. Phoenix says not with Robin Williams either. I know, and that's Hook is wonderful. I love Hook.
That is one of the best movies that has ever been made.
It's true. Okay. We got who's the firebender from Avatar? He's Rufio. He's the most iconic character from Pan. He plays the voice of him.
Oh,
yeah. I love that guy. All right, so Peter Pan, 4-2. Okay. Let's see. April says, "Yo, James, I'm wrong. I'll meet you at the Peter Pan Castle next time we're at Disneyland." Whoa, those are fighting words.
She's not happy that.
No. Dante Basco. That's his name. Is that
Bosco? Dante Bosco.
I love that guy.
So I get your argument right there, April, but at the same time, the ride that is the hardest to get on at Disneyland ever, because the line is always the longest, is easily Peter Pan.
And we can't look. I do remember this from last week. We can't base it on rides because Splash Mountain is based on Song of the South, a very racist, very bad movie that Disney has tried to erase from their library, even though they have a ride after that movie, and they have up until now, and now it's going to be Princess and the Frog.
Right.
So we cannot base it on rides or attractions or anything. Okay, so that's such a good argument, and I love that I came up with that. Let's see. Bird says, yeah, I know. All right. Well, I'm sorry. It doesn't make me feel better. I know, Bird. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, next up. This is another tough one, I think. Next up, we have Bambi versus The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid all the way for me.
For more iconic, definitely. Okay.
Yeah, like there's no argument for me. It's Little Mermaid all the way.
So me, okay. What's this? James says Sleeping Beauty. LOL. Night Bird. What?
They kill a bird in that movie?
I don't know. Phoenix, Little Mermaid. Not tough, Little Mermaid from Bird. Okay, fine. I thought it was tough. Bambi is very iconic. The mother dies. Spoiler alert. It's very rough. It's very dark. It's very sad. I thought it was more of like a very classic, hard to say. I know, I was wrong.
No, I'm saying you're not wrong.
Like,
it is a very iconic movie.
Okay. Yeah, so unless there's any more votes, I don't think it matters. We got 4 votes for Little Mermaid, and we don't have 8 people in the chat. So, okay. Let's see. Phoenix says depends on how everyone votes. You can tell who was born when. Yeah, that might be true. But none of us are born before 1960, so I don't think that matters. Bird says I was more affected by Littlefoot's mom dying. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me give it. Let me give this last one some space here to breathe. This stream is brought to you by Diet Coke. Diet Coke. That's what's rotting my teeth. So delicious.
And Arizona.
Oh, look at that. Eric says, true on the age, I am old, LOL. Yeah, only boomers say LOL anymore. Come on. Oh, there goes April with an LOL. Okay, so next up, we have Lion King versus Hercules.
Lion King versus Hercules. Oh man,
I feel like this should be easy, but I can hear some arguments.
I'm definitely going Lion King, but
But those songs in Hercules, they're underrated. There are some underrated Disney songs, iconic Disney songs in Hercules. But everybody is really, really going to Lion King.
yeah, like I said, I mean, Lion King is easily one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So I mean, Lion King wins that for me.
Okay. But yeah, Hercules. I do love
I
Hercules.
love
Man.
Hercules, man. Like
It's so
those
good.
movies, I can watch that over and over again.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Lion King wins it out wholeheartedly. Easy. What is that? Easy handedly. What's that? What's that phrase?
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know. What's this? Phoenix says, yeah, but Vader is Mufasa. Yeah. Okay. I can see
Vader
it.
is Mufasa.
I don't remember seeing lightsabers in Lion King.
The voice of Vader is Mufasa.
That's true. Okay, so the next one, we have Pocahontas versus Mulan. Change my mind that it's not Mulan. Change my mind.
I go Mulan. I would say Mulan. I love Pocahontas, but Mulan is that movie that I will watch over and over again.
Yeah, it's great. I just once again, I know I'm basing it off these songs, but I'll Make a Man Out of You is in my top. Probably, I could make an argument for my favorite Disney song. It's not. I don't think it's my favorite, but I'll Make a Man Out of You is definitely in the running.
Somehow I'll make a man
Out of you.
na, 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 na. Be a man.
Oh, it's so good. It gets those feelings like you just feel when you hear that song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Hold on, I want to take a picture. I'm going to share this. Have people. Maybe I can get some more people in on this. Okay, so we picked Mulan. Let's see. Let me look at the thing. So yeah, Phoenix, Mulan. Bird says, "Oh, I love Pocahontas, but I think Mulan probably wins it." April says, "It's in the Disney music playlist, but so is Just Around the River Bend. Just Around the River Bend is very good too. You're right.
Paint with All the Colors of the Wind.
Come on, man, it's great.
But so is who's the girl in the mirror, or who's that girl looking back at me? I don't remember.
Yeah, and that the Mulan has forget her name, but she's been in what? She's been in Star Wars, Disney, and then something else.
And Marvel. She was an agent.
And Marvel, yeah, and Marvel, yeah. I think that's so awesome. I love that.
She's getting ready to be in Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Phoenix says when I was on a rowing team, "Make a Man Out of You" was our pumped up song. I bet. Okay, so let me put down Mulan here. All right, next up we have Hunchback of Notre Dame versus Toy Story 1.
Toy Story 1 for me. I again, Hunchback of Notre Dame is a movie that I really like, but there's no way that it beats Toy Story for me.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I do I vaguely remember the songs being pretty good in Hunchback as well, but I mean, I feel like every song was good in Toy Story, like every single one, and it was Once again, if we're talking about iconic, Toy Story was it brought in an age of the movies, like a new age of Disney movies.
Yeah, it really did. Because that was the birth of Pixar.
Yeah, it's so good. And yeah, everybody's saying Toy Story. Phoenix says you got a friend in me, and you know what, Phoenix, you got a friend in me too. That's what I'm saying.
Friend in me. You get a friend in me. Ain't no list but
Random question: how do you spell shenanigans?
I actually don't know how to spell shenanigans.
Hold on, let me ask Siri. Shenanigans. That is not how I would have spelled it. That is definitely not how I would have spelled it. Shenanigans. That's no.
Shenanigans. The next person that says shenanigans is getting pistol whipped. Hey, Farmer, what was the name of that restaurant that you really liked? You know, with all the stuff on the walls? Shenanigans? You mean shenanigans? Oh.
You lift me off of the ground.
Okay. All right. So
I come down.
we got Toy Story. That was an easy one. Yeah. Thank you for spelling it. It doesn't make any that doesn't make any sense how you would spell shenanigans. I don't like the spelling, and I refuse to use it ever again. I'm never gonna spell it right ever
Never.
again. Okay. So next up we have Beauty and the Beast versus Aladdin. James says, "Wait. Why am I waiting, James?" Can we get a quick recap? Recap?
Of what? Are you talking about of what we did last week? He already did that.
I did the recap from last week, James. You
missed
need
that.
to focus, pay attention. Have a Diet Coke. So I'm not doing we did a recap, James. Okay, so Phoenix says Beauty and the Beast. So Phoenix says Beauty and the Beast. Eric says Beauty and the Beast. Beast. Christine says Beast. Update on who beat who in this round. This round isn't over. I'm almost done with this side of the bracket. Yes, I will recap it. I'm sorry, James. I'm not doing it right.
You're ahead of us right now, James.
This is the last match
Calm down.
on this side of the bracket. When we are finished, I will recap it. I am sorry. I am not doing it correct. I will take my life in the most disgusting way possible after the stream. I'm sorry. So let's see.
I'm gonna commit Harry Carey because of you.
Yeah. Okay. So Phoenix says Beauty and the Beast. Eric says Beauty and the Beast. April says Beauty and the Beast. Holy crap! I'm saying Aladdin. Okay. James says okay. That's a good answer. Not the snarky shenanigans. I'm sorry. So wait, what are you saying, Phil?
It's Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah. Granted, once again, this is a hard one to choose because I don't know why I'm going based on songs, but I've been basing it on songs this whole time. This one, it's hard to choose who has the better songs because they both have great songs.
I mean, most people are going to argue Beauty and the Beast because of kind of like how iconic that is. But
I mean, Aladdin had some great songs.
It did. Like I'm a huge fan of the music from Aladdin.
And yeah, I know that kind of. I mean, but they're both from kind of the same age, like 90s kids. These are both kind of 90s kids movies.
Williams is Genie. Like you, how can you count that out?
What's this? Phoenix says, I mean, who doesn't base it on the songs? Right. I know. That's what I'm kind of here for. So right now, a little recap of this one. We have 3 versus 1, and I'm the one for Aladdin. I mean, it doesn't matter right now. Oh, James hasn't answered, right? No. So, James, what do you say? Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin? Phoenix says, one of us, one of us, one of us.
One of us.
James, you just berated me for 10 minutes about recapping. I need you to give me an answer. By the way, how's the Falcon coming?
So I've got this whole middle piece done here, or I'm working on that.
Nice. I like it.
So this whole thing right here is what I've been building.
Very nice. Okay, James says I want to say Aladdin, but I'm going Beauty and the motherfucking Beast. Damn it! It doesn't matter.
At this point,
it doesn't matter. I want to know what you choose now that it doesn't matter.
Between Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, I mean, it's hard, man. Like that.
That's what she said.
I know, right? There's music from both that are like just like it makes me not want to choose because of like how
it makes me sad that I'm the only vote for Aladdin. That's what makes me the most sad.
Also, like I'm going Aladdin. I'm gonna go. I mean, even though it's because Aladdin, I like his character, but Genie, I have so much attachment to that character.
Right.
Like I feel like Genie is who wins that for me. Because there's nobody in Beauty and the Beast that I love as much as I love Genie. Plus, Beauty and the Beast was a point of ridicule for me as a kid because the cowardly horse in that movie is named Philippe.
Oh, mother. I get it. Okay, so per James's request, I'm going to be recapping this side of the bracket so nobody shivs me with a shank. What's it? Phoenix says, I love Aladdin, but I wanted to be Belle. You know what? We all did. Yeah. I'm a little biased because I think it's stupid that in the live action one, they cast an English actress to play a French girl, but you know, whatever. So the recap of this side of the 32 team single bracket elimination round, we have Alice in Wonderland beating out Jungle Book, Snow White beating out Pinocchio, Peter Pan beating out Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid beating out Bambi, Lion King beating Hercules, Mulan beating out Pocahontas, Toy Story beating out Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Beauty and the Beast beating out Aladdin. Okay?
Are you happy, James?
Can I move on?
Tell us you're happy.
James, please tell us that I did okay. Mother, please.
Mother? Mom?
Did I do good? Okay. Oh my gosh, my my thing is I'm trying to keep track of all the. This is me keeping track of all the votes. It's so messed up. James says, please say how cool my glasses are first. You have the most amazing glasses.
Why do we have to say how
Ever.
cool your glasses are?
Don't ask questions. I have to say it, and I will say it. April says, okay, let's stop pacifying James and go to the other side. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, next up. Now we moved on to the 2000s. We have Wall-E versus Lilo and Stitch.
Ooh, Wall-E versus Lilo and Stitch.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like the 2000s ones are going to be way harder than the other side. Because we got some good ones coming up. Wow. Okay, Bird says Wall-E. Phoenix says Stitch. James says Stitch. Eric says Stitch. I'm saying Wall-E. And I love Lilo and Stitch.
I don't want to get rid of Lilo and Stitch.
Okay.
I feel like Wall-E probably had the more heartfelt story, but I love Stitch. And you know what? I am going Lilo and Stitch. You know why? Because Lilo, like the fact that she is like this emo girl, and like she's more relatable than just some little girl.
Yeah.
I'm going Lilo and Stitch just because they're relatable.
That's fine. That works. So right now with Lilo and Stitch, we have 2 for Wall-E and 5 for Lilo and Stitch. All right. Lilo and Stitch moves on. James says Ohana means family. If you don't vote for Stitch, you're out of the family and forgotten. All right.
Ohana.
Phoenix says, I love that she apologized for punching someone. Yeah, there is some really good writing in Lilo and Stitch. Like
this day, I still call people stupid head.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's let's see, it's you and me, Aaron, Thelma and Louise. It happens. Okay, so let me write my next little bracket here down.
Blue punch, Becky.
Next up.
Oh, dude, I get his voice down. I love doing his voice.
It's pretty good. Next up, we have Ratatouille versus Monsters Incorporated.
Ratatouille versus Monsters Incorporated. I'm going Monsters Incorporated. I like Ratatouille, but
okay.
I like Monsters Incorporated. Again, I love Boo as a character, but
Boo's great. Boo's cute and lovable and great.
The relationship between Sully and Mike is just like it's the best.
Sorry. Agent AA is asking if he has to create an account to join Streamlab.
Oh,
can you message him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Monsters Inc. You pick Monsters Inc. Thomas Monsters Inc. April Monsters Inc. Eric Monsters. Jesus. James, what do you say? It doesn't matter, but what do you say? I do think Monsters Inc. for the time it holds up, and it is more of an iconic movie than Ratatouille. I do love Ratatouille, but I don't think it's as iconic as Monsters Inc. Phoenix says Monsters Inc. was their love letter to where they came from as animators. They shoved all sorts of references into where they all trained. Yeah, I'm sorry. Once again, before anybody asks, I'm a horrible dictator. I'm a horrible dictician. I'm not good at reading, and I basically failed out of public school. So he picked a great person to read the comments. I have to say, I'm an idiot, and I'm sorry. So
better.
Yeah. Wow. James says Monsters Inc. Ratatouille is lame. Whoa.
No, I wouldn't say that. Ratatouille is a good movie.
Lame.
It's a really good movie. Okay, it's just not as good as Monsters Inc.
Jesus Christ. Okay, this is the first one that it's all. I mean, I'm saying Monsters Inc. too. Everyone picked Monsters Inc. This is the first unanimous decision. Monsters Inc. wins by a long shot. Nobody picked Ratatouille, and James says it's lame.
Yeah, it's not lame. You can get the hell out of here with that.
So rude. Okay.
It looks like we got Agent AA on the way into the stream, so this is about to get really, really out of hand.
Oh, to chit chat?
He's no. He's coming into the stream. So
video or just audio?
I don't know if he's gonna do video. If he does video, that'll be great. But I mean,
this is gonna be epic,
dude. Between the three of us, this is gonna get even more out of hand.
Yeah. Okay. So next up, to me, I'm gonna have to fight some people, but I'm gonna understand that I'll probably lose. We have The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah, I know you're on this one already.
Versus Finding Nemo.
Okay, before we do this vote, do the voice.
Wait. Oh, the voice.
Yeah.
Squeak, squeak, squeakity, squeaking. You have my acorn. Give me my acorn. That's so good. That's the only voice I can do. Let's see. James says, Philippe back on the lookout. Aaron take overtime. Yeah. James says James cannot have an opinion if he hasn't seen the movie yet. Hashtag wife takeover. But still Monsters wins. Okay. Then April says Finding Nemo. Eric says Finding Nemo. Phoenix says Finding Nemo. Shark bait. Oh ha. Okay.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Once again. So I'm picking Emperor's New Groove. Llama face. Philippe, what do you say?
I'm gonna break your heart right now, but I'm going Finding Nemo.
I don't know why I love Emperor's New Groove so much.
Well, I love New Groove. I think Finding Nemo is a better movie.
I know. I almost would put it. I would put Emperor's New Groove as my winner. That's how much I love that movie. I just love it, just because it's so funny and. Yeah. Okay.
Comedically, it's a great movie. It's a really funny movie, but just I don't put it above Finding Nemo. I think Finding Nemo is one of those movies that emotionally is one. There's not very many movies that go up against it.
Yeah. So just to recap, we have one vote for Emperor's New Groove, me, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 votes for Finding Nemo.
Me crazy, but you the one that's fucking crazy.
Oh, sorry. For the lyrics, guys. Let's.
I've already cussed like 5 times on this stream.
Yeah. But you know, there are people who have children that are listening to this.
Okay. James says Jenny says Finding Nemo, and she's making tacos, so she gets 2 votes. Oh, geez.
Oh, just because she's making tacos, but I mean, there's only one person who's voting for Emperor's New Groove, James.
Me.
Yeah.
You don't need more votes for Finding Nemo. I'm in the wrong.
Jenny's 2-vote system might come into play later.
Correct. Okay, so let me write this one down. Up. All right. Next up. Haha, that's a funny joke. Next up is Up versus The Incredibles.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Fight amongst yourselves.
Up versus The Incredibles. I'm going The Incredibles because there is so much attachment that I have to that movie because of the nature of it.
What do you mean? What do you mean the nature of it?
Because it's the Fantastic Four.
Right.
Fantastic Four was done right.
Correct.
But I love Up. I mean, guys, again, don't take that in any way saying that Up is not a good movie. Like Up is such a good movie in every way. There is nothing like that's almost a flawless movie.
Okay.
And if anybody here says that they didn't cry at the beginning, you're lying.
It's good. It's a good beginning. So right now, Phoenix says Up, Eric says Up, April says Up, you say Incredibles, I say Incredibles. James, what do you say?
Also, I think I say Incredibles because
Thomas. I need to vote from Thomas and from James.
like the level of nerdy that I am, I think is what makes me say Incredibles.
Yeah, it's Thomas says Up, James says Incredibles. Right there, that's the deciding vote. Up wins 4-3.
I'm just
a good choice. No, I'm disappointed too, but
I'm disappointed. I'm just kidding.
Up is a good choice. I love Up.
It's a great movie.
But what you said about it, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm biased because I'm a nerd, man.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then James says, James says Incredibles because we can't admit we cry, and there's no Up roller coaster. You can't say the roller coaster argument, James. You can't do it. It doesn't matter. Thank you, April. You can't do the rides. That doesn't affect anybody's voting or any argument because Song of the South has a ride, and it's very, very racist. So,
racism is the least of their worries. That movie is just terrible in general.
That's
if you've ever seen that movie, if you ever got a chance to see that movie, I mean, you're probably like in the same realm as me, and you're like, why?
Yeah. Okay. So next up is true. Next up, we have Zootopia versus Tangled. I feel like this should be an easy one. I absolutely love Zootopia, but I feel like it does not hold the candle to Tangled.
Yeah, Tangled's way deeper in the lore. I'm probably going to go Tangled on this. And I just saw Tangled recently. Like before, I probably would have gone Zootopia because I love that movie in general. But like after seeing Tangled, Tangled is a really good movie.
Yeah, and I'm saying Tangled as well. The songs are great. Oh no.
Agent Double A is in the building. Wait a minute.
What up?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Hello, Aaron.
I like that. I like that intro. That was good. I like that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Sorry. Let me hold on. Not Utopia, Eric. Zootopia. What are you talking about? We're not talking about an Amazon Prime show. That's been canceled, by the way. So James says Zootopia is great. Tangled is amazing. Again, Mandy Moore doing the voice throughout all the incarnations from Disney. Yeah, it's true. Did you read just? Did a reader just get here? Yeah, Aaron, what do you say? Zootopia versus Tangled. What is your vote?
Tangled's way better.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Tangled is far superior, and I'm only middle of the conversation, so that's my fault.
That's okay.
And you know who can answer?
Oh, the tiny terrorist here?
Yeah, come here. Okay, talk to the microphone. Talking to the microphone. What movie's better, Tangled or Zootopia? You got to answer. You're the demographic. You're the one that you're the end all be all. She's shy. She's camera shy now.
It's okay. So I've just officially been voted out of reading comments. That's rude.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, voted out.
Yeah, James says, "Double A, you are now in charge of reading the comments." Why? What does that mean?
I mean,
don't
I'm not the most literate person.
Nor am I. You know what, James?
Anybody that picked Zootopia, you were off the guest list.
Nobody picked Zootopia.
Somebody did.
No, no one did, man.
No, Eric picked Utopia, which is not Zootopia. Let's see, Thomas Tangled. James says she gets 2 votes. Okay, enough with this 2 votes crap.
Yeah,
Nobody's
what
getting
is
2
that?
votes.
Yeah. No. There's no double votes here.
All right, I'm gonna write down Tangled here.
This is not a bipartisan system.
All right. So next up,
Philippe, how's that going over there?
yeah.
It's doing good, man. I just built the middle piece right there,
I like it.
and then I just finished this part up here, right there.
Oh, Eric says never seen Tangled. What are you doing with your life?
Whoa.
So Eric is my friend Christine's dad.
Okay.
All right. Well, okay, but that's fine. But how old is Dad?
I'm gonna let you answer that, Eric.
Yeah.
Because that definitely has something to do with it.
Eric, how old are you? You officially say this to the entire internet.
I will let you answer this one, Top. And Double A, but just for me saying Top, you should know.
Oh, Eric says old enough.
You know,
I'll take it.
right?
I'll take it.
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. Let's just say that's what he ranked when he got out of the Marine Corps. Okay.
I mean, and honestly, I've only seen Tangled because I have 2 daughters. So I don't blame if somebody has children that are beyond the age of when those came out.
That's what I'm saying. So does Eric, but they're our age. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have a daughter, and I watched all these with her, and I enjoy them. Okay, so next up, speaking of movies I watch with my daughter, we have Brave versus Frozen.
I mean, that's a
feel like-
no-brainer. That's just a no-brainer.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, come
okay.
on.
no.
How many times in the cars have your kids sang any song from Brave? 0.
No, I get
Zero.
it. I get
0. And that's why.
But
that right there.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I feel like Brave. I can make an argument for why Brave is a better movie.
You can. You absolutely can. The thing is
But
that argument going to win? No.
Bird says she watches Brave so much, but Bird, why don't you chime in and give us some lyrics of the top song?
So
Because you can't.
Brave so much because she can relate to the main character.
why do
I
you say
respect
why? Why do you say that? Let's see. Eric, my youngest are 25 set of twins. Oh man. So
Yeah,
you're
so
like
who's not going to watch these movies?
no.
I mean,
But
my
I-
oldest is 19, so I watch Tangled, you know?
Yeah.
She didn't watch Zootopia, but my youngest watches Zootopia, you know?
I watched Zootopia on my own.
Phoenix,
Like
hear
I said,
me out.
movies I watch on my own. So I mean,
Marita was the first princess not to be basic, and I 100% agree with you. She was not a basic princess, and I applaud you for that comment.
Okay, so let's see. We got Brave. So wait, some of you people are not answering the question here.
Yeah,
April
we're-
picked Brave. Eric picked Brave.
wow. I'm surprised at how many people
Where's
were
all my
picking
Frozen peeps at? Come on,
Thomas picked Brave.
Brave. I'm
Dude.
surprised at how many people were picking Brave over Frozen.
So
Thank you.
Aaron, what are you picking? Are you picking Frozen?
Frozen all day.
Philip, Phil, are you picking Frozen?
I-
Pick Frozen.
No,
Let
I
me
would
see if I can get.
enjoy Brave more. I like Frozen. It's one of those movies I've seen like maybe twice, but Brave is a movie that I will watch more than once because I'm so over Frozen and hearing those songs. And I mean, if you make the argument over which movie is more annoying, then yes, Frozen.
You know what? You're gonna make me
Here,
let
go.
this
Here,
go. Let it go. Let
right.
it.
Let it
But
go.
No
I
one
mean-
knows Brave.
I like Brave. Between the two, I like Brave more as a movie.
I like how Bird said "suck it, Frozen."
Right.
Yeah. It was only like the #1 grossing movie of all time.
But that's not
forever.
That was a lie. Those statistics were completely made up.
I mean, again, that movie is great. It is. It's spawned so much from it, right? But
Yeah.
again, between the two movies, if I have to pick the one that I like more, I like Brave more.
Yeah. So James says, we have enough angsty redheads. So Frozen. Eric says Frozen is annoying.
If Frozen is annoying, it doesn't mean that it's a worse movie than Brave, though.
Right. So I'm actually really surprised. I'm picking
Brave's
Frozen
taking
too. I'm picking
Brave is
Frozen.
taking it.
But so let me recap here. Hold on.
Let me see if I
recap
can
these
get
votes.
let me see if I can get the Tiny Terrorist to chime in on that while you guys do that.
Okay. So
Zoe.
She's not going to say anything, man.
Brave.
No, she might answer from the other room.
Zoe, do you like Brave or Frozen better?
Frozen from the mouth of babes. That is it. Demographic right there. Say it again, loud and clear.
Frozen.
Exactly,
Like I
Frozen.
said, there's no
Frozen.
hesitation.
So are you?
Good job, baby.
I'm not calling you Double A. I'm calling you Aaron. Are
That's
you
fine.
picking Frozen?
Absolutely.
Okay. So okay.
It
So
speaks
we
to my
have.
inner princess.
So Phil, we have a tie between Frozen and Brave. 4 votes
man.
to 4 votes.
All right, so
Yeah.
Jenny's the tiebreaker. So
Well,
where
Phoenix chimed in and she says she sees 5 in the comments, and I think
I'm-
I'll have to go back and double check that.
Oh,
yeah, you know what? Contested win here. Contested win. You better go back and read those.
All right, we got 1 Brave, 2
Yeah, do
Brave,
that.
3 Brave, 4
obviously
Brave.
I can't count.
I got 5. I do see 5 Brave.
Damn it.
And then as far as in the comments, Frozen, we got 1 Frozen, 2 Frozen. We got 3 Frozen. So
I'm Frozen.
okay, so yeah, it's 5 and 5.
Sorry. So Phil,
So no,
what is your answer?
Phil's the tiebreaker.
that's not counting me. I said Brave.
Oh, but then we have but again, all of this is trumped by the fact that a 6-year-old shouted from her other room, not even on the show, Frozen.
6-6. That's 6.
James says
Jenny
James
gets
says-
the deciding factor on this. So what does Jenny say?
yeah,
Yes.
James says Frozen has better music. Olaf and Samantha. Who's Samantha?
No, that's the joke. Is
That's
that
the joke.
in the second?
I don't know, was Samantha?
I don't know. Samantha.
I didn't watch the second Frozen.
There's
Yeah.
no 2 votes, James.
She gets 2 votes. No.
No, she only needs 1 vote right here. So whatever Jenny says, which she's probably going to say Frozen, but
Yeah.
let's ask Jenny. Like I said, my argument.
Oh, Jenny says Frozen.
Yeah, why I think Brave is because I think Brave is a better movie.
Right. So
Your argument.
what is this? I don't understand. I'm confused now. Who wins? Who loses? I need to know.
I think we're giving this one to Brave.
Wow.
I'm gonna go into the other room and break my little daughter's heart because you guys think that Brave is a better movie.
So
I have
James
to deal
says
with that teenage angst later. This is deep emotional scarring right now at such a young, tender age. This is
Right.
all of your guys' fault.
I know. Hey, I understand. I have a 10-year-old daughter. I get it.
You get it, man. You get it.
Yeah, James says Frozen, and again, she's making tacos. Once again,
It's not
you
Taco
can-
Tuesday.
You cannot add in these extra votes for tacos. I love tacos and they make sense, but a taco does not count as a vote for what you want. I'm sorry.
Agreed.
So I'm sorry. Again, I'm retarded. What am I writing down?
Now, if we said what is a better movie, tacos or Frozen? Tacos.
Tacos is definitely a better movie. They gotta grow up and they gotta grow up sometime. Okay, so am I putting Brave? I'm putting Brave, right?
Bird, you just made my daughter grow up by 10 years just by telling her that Frozen is terrible.
Because
All right.
Frozen, and it's not that good of a movie, man. It's just got iconic music, but
You're out of your element, Phil.
All right. So, all right.
Shout out, Big Lebowski.
Next up, we have Wreck-It Ralph versus Coco.
I mean, again, I feel like this is a no-brainer. Wreck-It Ralph.
Wow. I'm saying Coco.
You know, to be fair, I've watched Wreck-It Ralph a handful of times. I've only watched Coco once, and that's because the Tiny Terrorist gets really scared of that movie. So I haven't given it my full undivided attention. So I am a little biased.
Yeah,
Coco?
my 3-year-old has watched both of those movies about 1 billion times, and I've watched them both probably 3 times in the last month. And I just love Coco so much more. You feel it in your heart more, like it's more emotional.
And I get that because the parts that I did watch, I'm like, yeah, I could really like this movie, but I always had to turn it off.
Well,
but
like-
you got to remember, Wreck-It Ralph tugs at the 80s and 90s heartstrings at us
Oh,
with some old school
get it.
video games.
But remember, I brought up Coco has a lot of like personal, like emotion because Mama Coco reminds me of my grandmother.
Right. Oh,
Right now we got 3 Coco. If we
and I'm
add
Coco
in Aaron
too.
Thick, that's 4. And then we got Phil, that's 5.
And you're saying Ralph.
I gotta go Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph, man.
There's
don't
6
wanna
for
vote against
Coco.
Ralph though, because
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph is such a good movie.
It's great. We talked about the evil character group from the beginning last week.
Yeah.
The Evil Anonymous or whatever they were called.
Satine.
Okay, so Coco wins. That was easier than
was
I
simple.
thought it would be. I didn't expect everyone to go Coco. All right.
Like I said,
Okay.
for me, it's because I have emotional attachment to it. So I mean,
It's true. Let's
And
see.
that makes your vote valid.
James says, if you're brown, Coco. If you're a gamer, Wreck-It Ralph. What if you're a brown gamer?
I'm both.
Oh, dear.
That answer means nothing. I'm both.
Oh,
I do
dear,
want
that
to
was-
take this time to appreciate the fact that James is so political with his answers.
Right. Okay, so next up, we have Inside Out versus Moana.
Again,
Moana.
like these are Moana. I mean, that's
Man, but Inside Out also did tug at your heartstrings.
Oh, it
it was
does.
so
It-
emotional.
it makes you cry.
Moana was a really good movie. Like Moana, again, if
That
we're-
is hands down my favorite modern day Disney princess movie.
yeah.
I can watch Moana over and over and over. It's so good.
Yeah. So you two are picking Moana. I
Yep.
feel like I'm
Yeah,
going
Dad. When we
Moana
listen to
as
his
well.
answers, he's definitely a dad. He has like the most dad answers ever.
Wait, who? Me or James or Aaron?
No, Aaron.
Which one?
Aaron Watson.
Yes, that is I.
That's my name too.
His name is my name too.
Phoenix, I agree. She said Inside Out was by far the most groundbreaking. I do agree with that statement. Doesn't make it better than Moana.
Definitely. Okay, Moana.
I think Moana's a clear winner here.
Moana, yeah, it's definitely the winner. I'm writing it down. I don't even need the rest of the votes. Okay, so because James,
The rest of
Because-
your votes don't count. Just throw them away.
I'm gonna do a recap because I don't want James to berate me for not doing a recap. So I'm just doing a recap right now so I don't get yelled at by James again. So what says Eric says Moana just watched it with my granddaughter yesterday. That's very
Eric,
nice.
what did you think? Type that in because I want to know if that was the first time watching it, what you actually thought of the movie.
And then after I do this recap, I'm going to go rush to the fridge and get another Diet Coke.
I don't think you need more caffeine, dude.
I need way more caffeine. I'm going to be up all night and I don't care.
Oh yeah, no. My bedtime is usually about 8:30 because I'm old.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I can't really see that.
And I'm trying to pull it up. Look at the instruction. It just says click.
Click, clack, click.
Is that Russian? Is
like
that Swahili in there? Where's some clicks and
It's like in a couple of languages.
That works. Yeah, James says Moana AA is a brown princess too. Respect.
I believe the brown princess.
I can be a brown princess. Yeah. I can channel
then-
my inner brown princess.
You want to read Eric's?
Eric said Moana. It was a good movie. The first time watching it, the whole movie.
Yeah, it was great. It was really good. Okay, so we got a recap of this round. We finished this round, and now I'm doing a recap for James. So,
James isn't even paying attention.
right, he doesn't.
James
I
got
mean,
like 9 kids over there, all running around rampant.
Seriously, he's running an orphanage. I don't get how he has time to be on this stream. Okay, so this round, Alice in Wonderland beat out Jungle Book.
Real quick, I'm gonna
Yeah.
chime in on those just because I wasn't here for those. So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say, yeah, okay, that one I agree with absolutely.
Okay, yes. Alice in Wonderland beat Jungle Book. Snow White beat Pinocchio.
Absolutely.
Peter Pan beat Sleeping Beauty.
What?
Hey, man.
Peter Pan, the pedophile? Anyway,
Whoa,
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna get into that tangent.
Whoa. Okay. Anyways, where was I? Okay. Little Mermaid beat Bambi.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lion King beat Hercules.
Yep.
Mulan beat Pocahontas.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is. That was tough. Toy Story beat Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I think hands down, yeah.
Beauty and the Beast beat Aladdin.
Absolutely. Belle is the greatest princess of all of them.
I hate everybody.
That was a hard one for me, man.
It was.
I picked Aladdin because
You're older than us, so that would make sense. Because Aladdin was my childhood. Okay, so Lilo and Stitch beat Wall-E.
Whoa, I disagree with that one, but okay.
Me too. Monsters Inc. beat Ratatouille.
It better have.
Finding Nemo beat Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
Up beat The Incredibles.
Oh man, I wish I was there for that because The Incredibles was.
You wouldn't have. No.
Yeah,
then it still wouldn't have beat it, even with your vote.
My one vote.
Trust me, it was
Even
me.
if I had the swing vote of Incredibles, of the tiny terrace.
Let me look. Yeah. So
there's only 3 of us that picked Incredibles.
Yeah, it would have made it a tie. It would have made it a tie. But it's too late.
That's all right. I will concede my vote.
So Tangled beat Zootopia. Brave beat Frozen. Coco beat Wreck-It Ralph, and Moana beat Inside Out. So give me a second. I'm gonna go get a nice Diet Coke.
I have respect for this group right now.
Thank you. If you want to just read these comments, that would be great.
Where are we at here? Bird, what are you thinking? Upset about Sleeping Beauty? I am too. I wasn't even here for it, and I'm upset about it. I got your back, Bird. Phoenix, Neverland was supposed to be a heaven where no one ages. I'm not saying that's this. There's just, if you Google, you know what? I'm not even going to get into it. This is a kid-friendly show. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But if you want to go down a rabbit hole, just Google Peter Pan and conspiracy theories. Christine would be upset if I picked against Beauty. I mean, Beauty, that's a classic. It really is. The fact that you put Aladdin versus Beauty and the Beast, so unfair. They're both the greatest.
So Christine, so Eric is one of my best friend's dads, right? And Christine is a Beauty and the Beast fanatic.
Oh, gotcha.
She's mad at me to hear that I picked against Beauty and the Beast.
Dude, Beauty and the Beast. I mean, up until Moana is my favorite. Old school timeless.
I love Beauty and the
Beast classic movie. I love that movie.
It's not. I'm not. And then in none of these choices, I'm saying that I dislike any of them. Right. I mean, most of these choices are hard. But the thing is that Genie is one of my all-time favorite characters in general.
Yeah, but it's not his movie. You know what I mean? The movies, it's Aladdin. He's he's a big part of it, but he's not all the movie.
I'm also biased against that movie because Beauty and the Beast, the cowardly horse's name is Philippe.
Okay,
so I'm a little biased.
Is that your spirit animal?
No, I'm pissed that I had to be the cowardly horse. Psycho.
I haven't been exercising at all. So I stayed at 190 and I was just stuck there.
I
love it.
I have every single flavor.
I only like lemon.
That's it?
Philippe, what page are you on now?
I'm on page 136.
Out of how many?
Out of 260.
Oh, okay. That's not bad, man.
About halfway through.
Yeah, a little over halfway. Nice.
Yeah, I'm on bag 6. I started on bag 4 today.
That makes it sound like
out of 13
you're far behind. But when you go pages, you're over halfway.
Yeah.
The finish line is in sight. What do we got? What do we got playing in the background there?
So I have a gaming music stream that is playing right now. It's all music that's not going to get me sued. Somebody last week was like, how come you don't play Disney music? You guys are doing a Disney stream. I was like, because Disney will sue us.
Yeah, they will.
Heartbeat.
But you know, there's no such thing as bad press.
It's true.
And if we made the news because a small podcast from Northern California was being sued by Disney, that might
Disney music.
That might bring in some viewers.
The thing is that it wouldn't be like in the press. Disney,
who's getting sued by Disney?
No,
or that we could take them to court and then they could just, settle out of court and would be like, yeah, we'll never use it again. Just pay us an exorbitant amount of money.
Oh, yeah. And then we can pretty much just like actually make this exactly what
this is why you bring me here. I have good ideas. Get sued by Disney, retire. I mean, come on.
Retire, still work on the show. That's the thing, is that.
And the promotions alone, just from being in the news, your viewership will go up like.
No, that's what I'm saying, right?
I was saying we wouldn't be in the news. They would settle out of court.
Yeah, his point is like we're so small time that they would just be like, look, we're not going to make a big deal about this. Stop using our music. We're going to take you to court and be like, all right, well, just pay us out. We won't use it anymore.
And then
but then we can just take it, keep fighting it, and it goes to the Supreme Court. Now it's national news.
I'm saying we're not going to make it that high. Like we're going to get crushed before we even get a chance to do anything.
No way.
It's Disney, man.
with all of our combined $100, we can hire a really good lawyer out of the
right.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep going. Is that okay?
Yes.
So we're on to the next round. Next up, Alice in Wonderland versus.
Christine said, "Shame on you, Phil."
Who said shame on me? Oh, Christine said shame on me. Yeah, I know, Christine. I'm breaking your heart on this one. I'm sorry.
Okay, Alice in Wonderland versus Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
Alice in Wonderland versus Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Correct.
Can you?
Aaron,
I want to go with Snow White on this, just because timeless classic again. Not that Alice in Wonderland isn't, but the old school pot smoker in me wants to go with all the drug references in Alice in Wonderland, and I think I got to go with Alice in Wonderland for the psychedelic trip.
So you're picking Alice in Wonderland?
I'm going Alice.
All right. Phil, what are you picking?
So I mentioned earlier I have a huge attachment to Alice in Wonderland because I mean literally my DJ name is DJ Anonymous, but I go my persona is the Cheshire Cat. I wear a Cheshire Cat mask.
Right.
So, I mean, I have a lot of attachment to Alice in Wonderland, but at the same time, again, I have to go with the movie that literally started it all. Like the fandom that we have right now that we're celebrating wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Snow White.
Yeah. Phoenix says Wham versus Wham. I don't know what that means. What does WHOM versus WHOM mean?
Quam versus Quam.
Quam. So wait, I'm sorry. What's your decision? What's your pick? Snow White?
I think. No, I don't know.
So right now we got Thomas. Thomas is saying Alice for the trip. Bird says this is hard. I'll go Alice based on which I find more watchable. Okay. Eric says Snow White. April says, Aaron, you're killing me. I'm sorry. So yeah, we have three Alice, one Snow White. Phoenix says Snow White. Okay. Yo says Snow White. Wow.
Her name is Ashley.
Ash, sorry, I'm gonna say Yo every time because that says Yo first and then it says Ash. So I'm gonna say Yo every time. Your name is now Yo. I am sorry. Okay, so right now we are tied 3-3. And you have not made a vote.
I'm gonna go Alice.
Wow.
Because of the attachment, man. Like I said, I want to go Alice because
Oh,
because
hold on.
I have more attachment to it. But the thing is like, again, the only issue that I run into on the entire thing is that yes, Snow White is it's the original. Like again, the entire Disney everything wouldn't exist, and like
Right.
all these movies we're celebrating right now, this whole thing wouldn't exist without Snow White.
Yeah, and then so James says, Chemo says hi. Watchability, I will sleep during Snow White. Alice, I could watch it right now. Alice, it is. Okay. That I think James really pushed it over the edge. April says, James Navarro, tell him hi. Okay. Yeah. So James really pushed it over the edge with
Yep.
Alice in Wonderland beating Snow White.
James, tell Chemo everybody loves him and that we all are saying hi to him.
All right. Next up, should I wait for Aaron?
I'm curious what his vote would be, but
Did he
oh
not?
no, he said Alice. He said Alice.
Yeah, he said Alice.
He said Alice for the psychedelic trip.
So do you want me to wait for him for the next one or just keep going?
Let's just keep going. He'll probably get back in here by the time we're
Okay. So next up we have Peter Pan versus the Little Mermaid.
Peter Pan. I say Little Mermaid.
Okay.
And I
Okay.
love Peter Pan, but the Little Mermaid.
Oh, so I'm definitely picking the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, Little Mermaid is one of those movies that I will pick almost every time.
Let's see. James says, Chemo says hi. I heard my name. Yelled, I heard my name. You're the best distance nerding ever. Yeah.
Chemo! I love you, Chemo!
Mariah just hopped on and said hi. Hi, Mariah. How are you doing? Let's see. Bird says Little Mermaid. Mariah, if you didn't hear, we're doing Peter Pan versus Little Mermaid. Okay, so Bird says Little Mermaid. Eric, Under the Sea, are you saying you're picking Little Mermaid?
Sure, that means he.
Thomas says Little Mermaid. Everybody's picking Yo says Little Mermaid. Ashley, sorry, says Little Mermaid. Mariah, Little Mermaid. I think we have a definite winner. I don't think Aaron needs to even come back on. Phoenix says everyone has picked Little Mermaid. And from what Aaron said about Peter Pan being a pedophile, I'm pretty sure he's not going to pick Peter Pan.
It's true.
So Little Mermaid wins. April says, if you can work this to make it redhead versus redhead. Yeah. That would be funny if it was Little Mermaid versus Brave. That would be really funny.
All right, so this will probably be my last bag for the night. We still have to do the contest at the end of this too.
Okay.
I'm back where I left off at Little Mermaid.
So yeah, we did Peter Pan versus Little Mermaid, and we got about 13,000 votes for Little Mermaid and no votes for Peter Pan.
We picked for you. We picked Little Mermaid for you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Because we figured, you already called him a pedophile, so we figured what your answer was.
I'm telling you, Google it, kids.
Yeah.
Don't Google that, please don't.
No, don't. Do not do that. Okay. So next up we have The Lion King versus Mulan.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
I'm not emotionally attached to Mulan,
Oh, see.
I have
Kind of where I'm going to line. I'm leaning
Lion King all day.
So 2 Lion King so far.
Because I love Mulan. I think it's a great movie, right? But it's not better than Lion King.
That's where I am too. I love Mulan and I like the songs in it. But yes.
You got Ash in there, Lion King, Bird, Lion King,
Mariah,
Phoenix,
Mulan.
Lion King, Thomas, Lion King, Mariah, Mulan.
She's going to be the only one, I think.
I figured
Once
you
again,
were-
I would pick Mulan, but it's I understand what we're doing here, and it hurts me to not pick Mulan, but I'm definitely gonna have to pick Lion King. Okay.
James is
James,
looking for fair representation of Asian people in the movie industry.
I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Okay, so next up we have Toy Story
That wins everything.
versus Beauty and the Beast.
I mean,
Oh,
you have to go Toy Story.
over Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, I mean that you just it's Toy Story.
Like
Okay,
everybody made the argument about
It's-
Aladdin versus Beauty and the Beast and why you have to pick Beauty and the Beast. And I was like, no, it's Toy Story.
It's no Toy Story is like Toy Story started a genre with Pixar. You know what I mean? Like Toy
That
Story
was
like is what set it off. Toy Story unfortunately is going because of that one reason is going to win everything.
Okay, I like the argument. Now I'm wondering if it. So
Everybody
I mean,
in the comments is completely discrediting anything I just said because it's
Yeah, it
Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the Beast, Beauty and the
one,
Beast, Beauty and the
two,
Beast.
3, 4, 5 Beauty and the Beast. Holy crap!
Beauty and the
1, 2,
Beast has
3, 4,
every fangirl and fanboy, Disney fangirl fanboy is obsessed with Beauty and the Beast.
I agree, but Tim Allen, come on, you're mocking me, aren't you?
Wow, I didn't expect it to go. I'm going to go Toy Story just in solidarity, but
Dude, when he's beating him up, buzz, 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 Lightyear to the rescue.
let's see.
You're not wrong.
Bird says Beauty and the Beast made Disney relevant again
You can't
And-
fly.
and won Oscars. Okay.
That is true.
And she's not wrong.
She's not.
Phil,
I appreciate that, Bird. I respect
it's
that.
It's kind of a. I know who's going to win, but I need to know your vote. Phil, who you picking?
Again, Christine, don't hate me because I know her answer is Beauty and the Beast, but Toy Story.
Okay. So
Phil picks anything that has J-pop playing in it, like he's got playing in the background.
it happens.
That's not J-pop, but sure.
Yeah, literally everybody picked Beauty and the Beast except for you and me, Aaron.
This is dubstep, so I mean,
Through the speakers, it does not sound like dubstep.
All right. So next up. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to recap this half of the bracket, or James is going to shiv me with a shank.
Hold on, because Ash just said, Philippe, you're so disappointing.
I'm sorry, yo. He gets that a lot. Okay, so
I disappoint everyone.
the recap of this half of the round:
Go.
Alice in Wonderland beat Snow White.
Okay.
Little Mermaid beat Peter Pan.
Agreed.
The Lion King beat Mulan,
Yes.
and Beauty and the Beast beat Toy Story.
Terrible.
James says, finish the recap, then do a recap. I'm going to do a recap of the recap. Don't worry.
We recapped the recap.
Recap.
Okay. So next up, next side of the bracket, we have
Christine said she can't with you, Philippe.
Leela.
I can read that too. It's like, I literally just can't even with you.
Oh, yeah. Bird says, I'm happy with all of these. Well, I'm glad you're happy. I'm stressed out. Okay. We have next up. We have Lilo and Stitch versus Monsters Inc.
Monsters
Why do
Inc.
I hear an echo now?
Phoenix, you're right. We have to recap the recap after we recap,
After the recap, yeah.
and then do a double recap.
Correct. Aaron, what did you say?
Monsters all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it again? It was Monsters Inc. or
Lilo and Stitch.
yeah, I go Monsters Inc. I love
Then
the Stitch
We
again.
have
favorite.
so far. Wow, it's kind of split down the middle. We got Lilo, Monsters, Lilo, Monsters, Lilo, Monsters.
Okay.
In that order.
So
You
1,
got-
2,
you
3
got
for
three and three.
Lilo. 3, and then you said, what did you say? What is
Monsters.
Monsters for you.
And now
And-
there's 5 now for Monsters, and now another one for Lilo.
And I'm saying Lilo.
I think
So
it's
there's-
tied.
It is tied.
It's tied. And I just put the tiny terrorist to bed, so she is going to be of no help. Plus, she has never seen either of those movies, so
Oh.
Monsters is my older daughter's era, which is why I have such a soft spot for that movie.
Yeah. So what James says, we all voted for Lilo and Stitch. What?
James, you only get one vote, dude. I don't care that you have 19 people over there.
Yeah. He's like, well, my whole compound says Lilo. So that's like
Right?
37 votes for Lilo, right? Flip a coin. Who
Bird,
has coins anymore?
Oh man, I do not have a. Can't you flip a coin on your phone these days?
You can ask Siri. You can ask Alexa.
Hold on. I'm going to ask Siri right now.
All right. You do it.
Can you please flip a coin?
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, come on.
Is there something?
Flip a coin.
Coin.
Wait.
Tails.
Before you do that,
Oh,
which
I guess I
one's
got it.
which?
That's a tail. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we can flip coins all day,
The
but
thing that she can do, she can roll a d20 for you too.
Okay. Okay. So,
it's a major part of that process. There.
all right. Sorry. So, Lilo and Stitch's heads
Okay, Lilo heads,
and Monsters Inc. tails.
monster's tail.
Okay, ask her again.
Flip a coin.
Heads.
Heads. Did you hear that?
Lilo. Wow. Lilo and Stitch took it with a 50-50 shot.
Lilo just beat
I
Monsters.
strongly disagree with that, but I am a fair voter and I respect the outcome.
You respect the process.
All right. That works. So, next up, Finding Nemo versus Up.
Oh, that's a tough
Another
one.
tough one.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
man. Crickets.
Right? It's tough. Let me look. Let's read some of these. So, Phoenix,
You got
Finding Nemo. Holy crap.
yeah, but you got Ash and Thomas both say Up. So we got 2 for Up, 3 for Nemo.
Oh, that says Up. That's funny. I was like, what is that blue thing? I don't understand. Okay, so 2 and 3. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. 3 for Finding Nemo, Up, 3 for Up, another find. So we got 4 for Finding Nemo and 3 for Up.
That is correct.
I can count. And then, Aaron, what are you saying?
Man, I'm really tossed on this one. I really am because I feel the dad side of me and like the watching your children swim and the metaphor for letting them grow and be their own person with Finding Nemo.
Right.
But Up has never shown what real life is like more so than it did. Like Pixar's never done it like they did with the beginning of Up. With the whole growing old and having the miscarriage and just like
Spoiler alert.
that emotional like roller coaster at the beginning of that is why it makes it so hard for me to pick one or the other. I think I got to go Up. I'm going Up.
Okay. And then I'm sorry. Aaron, can you look at these? Like I'm seeing like numbers and
Yeah. Well, that's just throwing
Mariah,
the out there. I got you.
so
I got you. All right.
Phoenix is 5 Nemo, now 6 Nemo. Mariah, look, Warren cannot vote. I'm sorry. James's squad, can't vote either. So you have 1 vote and you say Finding Nemo. Oh my God.
All right. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna recount these right now.
Please. Thomas says, I hope I can grow old just like Mr. Fredrickson. Yeah, definitely. And Mr. Fredrickson makes a cameo. He's like one of the main stars in Falcon and the Winter Soldier now, which is great. He's Captain America.
There is only
Who doesn't love that?
There's only 4 votes in the comments for Up.
That's what I thought. And then how many for Finding Nemo?
Like 1,000. I'm rounding up.
Right. Okay.
Maybe 900.
That makes sense. So, and Phil, what do you say?
I think I do give it to I'm sorry, I give it to Nemo.
Yeah, I mean Nemo won hands down. So
All right.
I love Up though. I mean, it's such a good movie, man.
Yeah. Okay. Next up.
Hi there.
Next up, we have Tangled versus Brave.
Ooh.
We got the blonde versus the redhead. Let's do this.
Tangled versus Brave.
Yeah. Yikes.
I like Tangled, but again,
Brave is what I think. Brave is better.
I was gonna say watchability. I would watch Brave again, hands down.
I agree with that statement because I mean I've seen them both a few times, and if I had to watch one over and over, Brave.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. So
far we got 2 Brave, 2 Tangled, 3 Tangled. I'm keeping track on my hands too, so you know. We got 3 Tangled, 3 Brave. Oh, we got 4 Brave.
4 Tangled. Right?
No, 3 Tangled. Yeah, I think Brave took this because didn't all of us just?
Yeah, we all picked Brave.
Yeah, so it's 3-4 in the comments. So yeah, so Brave hands
so
down.
6-3 Brave. Wow.
Yikes.
Okay. All right. This is the last bit for this this section of the bracket. Now we have Coco. This is the last one. Coco versus Moana. Fight.
Hands down, Moana. Come on.
Oh, I can't say hands down.
I can't say hands down either.
I can't say it.
This is a contested one. This one's going to be hard.
I can make an argument that Coco has better songs than Moana.
I believe that they're both written by the same person. I want to say Lin-Manuel wrote Coco too.
Interesting.
So far, we got 3 Moana.
Wow.
Counting me for nobody for Coco. Unless we're talking hot cocoa, and I can take some hot cocoa.
I like that. Maybe a little tuxedo hot cocoa. You got a little bit of white chocolate in there. A little bit of milk chocolate.
I'm liking it.
I like it too.
Can you wash tacos down with it though?
You can. I mean, yeah.
You can wash tacos down with anything. Okay, so far there's everybody.
Oh, Eric says Coco.
Moana.
Thomas says Coco. Eric says Coco.
Oh, we got 3 Coco.
Yo says Coco.
But we got like 9 Moanas so far. So
I'm saying Coco.
So that's 4. Philippe, you said Coco?
I said Coco.
That's 5.
1, 2, 3,
Moana,
4.
You got it's 5 and 5.
That's crazy. I'm sorry. What did you pick, Aaron?
Moana.
And you're already 5 and 5.
So it's 5 and 5.
Woo! Are we doing another coin flip?
No, I feel like that's cheating.
It is a little cheating, but
I think much like in the primaries, you need to sway people to vote for you. So everybody that's listening, you got to get on board. First of all, it's The Rock. You want to love him, you want to hate him, but it's The Rock. He can do no wrong. That's funny. Rock has his hands in everything, and you want him to fail. He just can't.
Hold on. Let me try this. What's better, Coco or Moana?
Here's what I found.
Oh, that's lame. I don't want to see articles, Siri. What are you doing with your life? There is a lot of articles. Moana versus Coco, a cultural divide. Disney's Moana versus Pixar's Coco. How one film gets
okay. Oh, we got another Moana.
Oh, I think.
Oh, and there's another. Yeah, Moana. What can I say except you're welcome?
So wait, did James? I think James pushed it over the edge.
He did.
It's Moana, yeah.
And his 92 people living in his house. I like that we've gone from 3 to 13 to 19 to 92 and
196.
He has his own
servants.
The amount of people that are living in this house right now.
A lot of bunk beds.
A lot of cots.
When you have 7,000 people living in your house, just.
I don't want to be shy.
Exactly.
Okay, so
if my name
this
was
is a
Sebastian,
recap.
you'd care about me.
this is a recap of this section of the bracket. James. Let's see. So Alice in Wonderland beat Snow White. The Little Mermaid beat Peter Pan. Hold on, I got a burp.
Delicious. And it tastes just like chicken.
Thank you.
Are you standing up while you do this? God bless you, sir.
Yeah, every stream I stand.
You have a circulation? Like what?
Lion King beat Mulan.
Obviously.
Beauty and the Beast beat Toy Story.
I'm shocked by that, but I'm not mad at it.
Lilo and Stitch beat out Monsters Incorporated. Finding Nemo beat Up. Brave beat Tangled, and Moana beat Coco.
I feel like it's gonna.
I mean, I think Phil, if you don't mind, I would like your executive decision. We have like 6 more answers, and we're done with this. I think we should finish it.
Let's do it, man.
Okay. Next up, Alice in Wonderland versus The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah. I want to give more credit to Alice in Wonderland, but I mean, it's Little Mermaid, man.
Thank you for the compliment on my burp, Thomas. I appreciate it. Okay, so 2 Little Mermaids. I'm also saying Little Mermaid. Phoenix, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, so Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. April, Little Mermaid. Okay, Mariah, Little Mermaid. Holy jeez.
You know what? I actually thought that was an ear of
Eric,
corn.
Little Mermaid. Okay, I get it. James, Little Meese.
That's street talk. If for all you kids out there, that's how the kids say.
Little Measy.
Yeah.
Little Measy.
Little Macy's.
That's Mermaid's. That's Ariel's street name.
Oh, I get it. When she's stealing all that stuff from
exactly.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, she does burgle.
Hey, I need a fork. Yeah, I know a guy, Little Measy down the street. You know,
Little Measy.
Got what you need, man. It's cool.
Little Measy got them forks.
Keep it on the
for
down
you.
low because her dad gets super angry.
What does she call the fork? I forget.
A doppelganger? I have no idea.
A dingle hopper.
A dingle hopper.
Okay. Thank you guys for the unanimous. There's only been 2 unanimous decisions, and it's been Little Mermaid and something else, but that was it.
And Thomas in the comments, I agree with you. The Little Mermaid, although I like Alice's trip, Little Mermaid is his vote. And yeah, you're right, because that whole movie is a trip.
Yeah. Okay. Next up, Lion King versus Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty.
Lion King.
Dude, I just have a soft spot for the brunette in the yellow dress. So, and how badass is Beast? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I mean, like if Beast rolled up on a lion, who's gonna win?
That's
all day.
Come on, man. Is gonna win. Okay.
Okay.
So
Phoenix says Lion King.
Now
it's 2 and 2 because Phil
1.
and I both picked Lion King.
Right now in the comments, 2-2. Beauty has 3, Lion has 2.
Right now because I voted against Beauty and the Beast every time.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Right now we got 3-2 in the comments. I went Beauty and the Beast. You 2 went.
Yeah.
You got. Where did you go?
Lion King. I did Lion King.
Okay, so 4-4. Now 5-6. Oh man, it's tied actually.
There is no mind-blowing library in Lion King.
That is true. Oh, Christine came in.
Beauty and the Beast.
My clutch hitter right there, Beauty and the Beast. That just took it.
Yeah. Wow, that's
job,
crazy.
Christine.
Hold on. Okay.
Christine said, "Stop going against it, Philippe. You know you want to vote for Beauty."
Anybody else? Is there any?
Philippe, Eric said you're in big trouble.
What did James say? James, where are you at? James, where are you at?
All right, somebody. Last thing James said was Dingle Hopper, which he was late to the game on that one.
Oh, James says Beauty and the Beast.
Of course he does, because it's the Beast, dude. Come on,
I love
man.
bed and breakfasts.
You don't go lion mode, you go beast mode.
Sure.
That was stupid. Don't ever repeat that.
That's
Ever.
awesome.
That was absolutely terrible, but I mean,
It was, and it's been recorded for for the ages.
That's great.
There's nobody that has a shirt that says "I'm in lion mode."
That's okay.
No.
I made a bed and breakfast joke, so it's not a big deal.
That is true.
it's like, yeah, no, for posterity, yes, that's what I said.
All right. Next up. Hold on.
Mariah said, "Put that on a shirt." We could probably make $1 million on that. You know
More or
what?
less than all.
If we start making apparel, get the distance or anyone, and then like on the back of one of them, just put like lion mode.
Well, see, here's the
think
thing:
that's
is
what
like, I still want my
Write that down.
I still want my "I'll kiss Henry Cavill on the lips softly" shirt.
And
We're
who
gonna
wouldn't kiss that man softly? He is a sexy, sexy man.
Mm-hmm. All right, get
We're
ready.
Making that shirt.
Yeah, get ready to count. Next up, Lilo and Stitch versus Finding Nemo.
I feel like this is a no-brainer. Finding Nemo all day.
Yeah, I'll go Finding Nemo.
Yeah, Aaron and I get our shirt first. Yeah, because we made it up.
We got 3 Nemo so far. 4 Nemo.
How do I get that shirt? That's fine.
5 Nemo.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
6 Nemo.
1 Lilo and Stitch.
Is it James? I'm pretty sure that's gonna
No,
be James.
it's
Oh yeah, we got 1. Christine.
yeah.
So right now it's 6 to 1.
Okay.
Oh, 2 to 6.
I'm saying Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, so 3 to 6. I feel like
Yeah.
you guys are gonna lose out on this.
Oh, Lilo.
Oh, James came in with Lilo
Lilo
and
and Nino.
I knew
Oh,
he was
James.
gonna say Lilo and Stitch.
This is
I
not
thought
a
that-
presidential debate, James. You do not have to be that political. You can
I
pick
thought-
a side, and we're still going to love you.
I thought that said Lilo and Nemo. It doesn't.
That's exactly what it says.
No,
Lilo
it says Lilo and oh, it does say. I thought it said Lilo and Nino. Finding Lilo. Oh God damn.
I mean,
All
Lilo.
right, somebody take. James has been drinking. Take it away. Take it away from him.
All right. I think it's. I mean, I don't think anything can push
been a
Lilo over
landslide.
the edge.
Yeah, no.
All right. Let me
Nemo,
write that
Nemo, it is. Is that the crystal ball you're rubbing there?
Yeah. Why does the cameras keep switching?
Because somebody's messing with something. You guys both have admin power on this, so you guys can change stuff.
You gave me admin power?
I gave you both admin power.
Why would you do that? Are you kidding me?
Drown us in dad jokes.
I thought I was doing that just on my screen, honestly. when I was
Nope.
doing that.
I was like, what's going on? Okay, next
That's my
up.
bad. I didn't know I had the power. I didn't know.
You have all the power. Like, why would you?
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
I just want to say Padme.
All right, next up, Brave versus Moana.
Oh,
Go.
real quick, Phil. Thomas said that's a nice hoodie you have there.
Oh, well, thank you. It is a distance nerding hoodie
With his name on it.
with my name on it. It does have the distance nerding logo on my back. I can't do it right now because I'm tethered to the screen. So
Okay, so we're already starting here. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Why are they going back to Moana Brave?
Because that's what we're on. That's what we're on right now. Yeah.
I didn't even hear you. That's my bad.
Sorry.
I
Yeah,
tuned you out
Brave
there, man. I'm sorry.
Brave versus Moana.
Oh shit, Moana all day. All right, so we got Moana, Brave, Moana. Okay, so right now we got 3-2. Oh, and then okay, so it's 3-3 in the comments. Aaron, what are you going?
Man,
3-1-3.
I'm going Moana. I
Right.
like Brave a lot, but I have to go with Moana.
We got so 4-3. Oh nope, Marita. All right, so it's 4-4. I'm going Moana, so now it's 5-4. Phil, I think it's up to you here.
Moana or Brave?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Moana or Brave?
Oh, Eric just chimed in with Moana, so right now it's 6-4.
I love the new mythology that Moana brings in, but I love the way that the storytelling was done on Brave. I'll go Moana.
Oh, Phil would have tied it 5-5, but he went with Moana. So,
All right.
good job, Phil. 6-4, Moana,
All right. So I'm going to recap this last bit, and
and then
This
recap
coming
the
up.
Recap.
this coming up is going to bring it to the final two contenders after this voting. So right now we have Little Mermaid beat out Alice in Wonderland. Beauty and the Beast beat out Lion King.
Valid.
Finding Nemo beat Lilo and Stitch.
Valid.
And Moana beat Brave.
Ooh.
So let's
What are we
do
down-
this.
Are we down to the top 4?
This is the final 4, guys.
Final
This is
4.
it.
Place your bets.
So this is where I'm going to end it for the build right now. Let's continue with this, and then we'll do the roll for the BB-8 at the end of this. Just
Okay.
because I just finished the bag, so I'm not. It doesn't make sense to open another bag right now. But this
Yep.
is where I'm at so far.
That thing looks gangster.
Yeah, it's nice.
Sorry, Bird, your redhead lost. She put in a good fight though. Good job.
Yeah.
She didn't go. She went down swinging. I'll give her that.
Well, we got.
Yeah, see, he has hollow chest right here, right?
Yep.
So dope.
Awesome.
I love it. All right. Well, speaking of redheads, here we go. The Little Mermaid versus Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, I gotta go with Beauty and the Beast.
Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid.
So we're 1-1 here.
No, 2-1. I'm saying Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay. 2-1. Let's get some comments here, people. Beauty 2-2. Beast now 3-2. 4. Christine came in with Beauty, so 4-2 right now. 4-2 favor of Beauty. She's the best princess.
That's crazy.
You guys think Belle is better than
Absolutely.
Ariel?
There's
And I
no
have-
way.
yeah, absolutely.
No way.
Dude, she's like the girl next door, the nerd. She's the one you bring home to mom. Ariel? Come on, man. She lived in the ocean.
Right.
Yeah, she's salty.
She knows
She gave up
Aquaman.
some shit. She does
She
not know
absolutely knows
Aquaman.
She
She does
absolutely.
my
not know
God.
Aquaman.
Definitely.
Aquaman used to bully her.
Oh.
dick, so yes.
So Jenny, Little Mermaid, Chemo, Beauty and the Beast. There's not 2 votes, James.
I know.
You get
James,
1
dude.
vote.
I
What
don't
is
care
your
that you will
vote?
have
James?
152 people in your house. You get 1 vote.
You're
Make a unanimous decision over there. Get
you're
it together.
Your 3,000 people don't matter right now. Okay.
He's got a small nation over there now.
Because you have 72 people in your home doesn't mean that you have a vote for each person.
Right.
So
James,
far, it is right.
Oh,
Right
you-
now, it's 5-4 in favor of Beauty.
Yeah, you get a household vote. That's the way we're
Oh,
gonna.
Mariah came in out of nowhere. All right, so far, Little Mermaid.
Little Beast.
Yeah, no, James.
I hate you.
James, stop drinking.
I hate you so much.
Oh yeah.
So we need to so me and you,
I'm
Phil,
pretty sure
are
Mermaid
picking
took this one.
Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid.
It's totally
right.
Little Mermaid.
All right, I'm writing it down. All right. So I wrote that down. That's in. Final answers. This is it. Right
Totally
now,
Little Mermaid.
Finding Nemo versus Moana.
Ooh,
Above the sea and below the sea.
that was a terrible. That was.
Sorry.
Oh man.
Thomas. Okay, so
I
for
gotta,
the
think, I
hoodie,
gotta think about this
right
one.
now, the hoodies is really just me and James right now because we had them custom made so we can wear them like for events once we start doing events and stuff. Once we get the merch store up though, because I mean, if you guys are down for hoodies, then I will definitely put hoodies on the list for merch because this is a zip up hoodie. You know, I'm actually rocking one of our pins right now too.
Moana is winning hands down.
So okay, so the what we're doing right now is Moana versus Finding Nemo, right?
Yeah,
because there's no point in Finding Nemo. It's Finding Nemo, right?
yeah.
There's no point in Finding Nemo where they're singing and you get chills like you do when Moana says her name, like with the power of her voice, screaming at like, come on, man.
Hey,
You're
they do
wel-
a haka in that movie too. So I mean,
Dude, those songs give me chills when I watch them. Like,
I'm
yes,
a
you
Moana.
get it, Moana. You are Moana.
You're
Tom,
welcome.
we were discussing the morale patches the other day because when I did
Thank you, Ash.
when I did the poll in the post, we got a lot of good reactions and people who actually did like the idea of having morale patches. So the idea right now is we're working on a couple of things and that actually fits in with one of the vendors that we're talking to right now. So we've actually asked them to mock up a morale patches for us.
Phoenix, I agree. You said Nemo. It's a father-son thing. Totally get it. I mean, I have daughters, so I see the father-son thing, and I get that. That's where Finding Nemo really does hit home with me. But Moana,
Yeah.
Moana,
But
and
yeah,
Mariah. Congratulations! It says you're late, so you're pregnant. Yay!
No.
Boy or girl?
Woo!
Well, I'll text you about that in a minute, Aaron.
I don't know if you guys want me back on because this is what happens in the studio, and Philippe edits all of this out. Okay.
Oh.
No, again, I'm gonna text you why that was funny, man. I was also gonna say, Thomas, if you notice this right here, I actually did put a subdued flag on the arm right here.
I like that.
Whew. Okay, let's. Whew. All right.
Just so you guys know, Moana took it hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I said Moana on that too.
All right.
I think that actually might have been a unanimous too.
Yeah. So, last up, final decision.
This is it?
Yeah, this is it. This is going
the
to
last two.
decide the winner.
Oh shit.
The Little Mermaid versus Moana.
Oh wow.
That's a hard one. Oh my
All right,
god,
Bird. So Bird, your redhead's still in it. You got a redhead still in the game.
Oh man,
pretty good end, man. This is a pretty good ending.
I almost passed out right there with that laughter. That was great.
You know, you know what I gotta say? If it came down, I'm not even gonna look at the two movies. And like, if my daughter walked up to me with both of those movies, it's Moana. Like, which one are we gonna watch? You know what I mean? Like, that's it. Like, she's going to pick Moana every time. And
but
I am not going to pick Little Mermaid. If she was like, I want to watch Little Mermaid, I would be like, no, we're watching Moana.
Here's the thing is though, but I have a 10-year-old daughter and she's seen them both and she would definitely pick Little Mermaid.
So are you going Little Mermaid?
I'm definitely going Little Mermaid.
I'm going Moana.
I'm going Little Mermaid.
And this one we're definitely going to have to like, okay, so far Little Mermaid, 1, 2, 3. I'm counting you, Aaron. Philippe, you said Little Mermaid. Moana, 1, 2, 3.
You see what James said?
Oh dear.
It's 5-4 in favor of Little Mermaid.
Right there.
Yeah, Jenny has been voting Moana, and now her white side is coming out. Oh, that's
Christine.
funny.
Thank you, Christine, for coming in. She's always my clutch right there. So far, all right, 5-5. It's 5-5 right now.
Jesus, come on.
Yep. No one else is chiming in.
But that makes sense. I mean, that's crazy.
It's The Rock, people. Come on.
Do you smell what more?
Yeah, you messed that up.
Cooking?
You messed that all up.
Damn it. Come on, stutter.
You got it.
I'm just
Ash
walking away
coming
now.
through with Moana. All right, Moana taking a small lead.
So how are we looking right now? What's the tally at this point?
Well, are we gonna we're gonna give Christine 2 votes just because she voted Moana twice?
No, wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hey, James gets like 172 votes, dude. We can get
I've
somebody too.
been shutting that down the entire stream, dude. Like,
Yeah,
Every
but
time.
I'm pretty sure Aaron's been counting all of those.
I can't count past like 36, so I don't know what you're talking about. My baby says Moana 2. No, you can't do. We can't do that.
We might have to because this is the game deciding. You know what I mean? This is overtime. We might have to take some votes from the cheap seats.
Oh, thank you, Bird.
Hey, Bird, come on.
got some contention in the stream and in the chat here.
All right,
I'm gonna go back through the chat.
Phil, go through the chat again.
Oh God, I have to go through my computer is really far away from me
All
right
right. No, I got you. I'm looking
now.
here.
Like I'm stretched out all the way over just to get to my mouse pad.
Little
Way
Mermaid,
to go.
Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid, Little Mermaid, and then you two said Little Mermaid both, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, Little
Okay.
Mermaid.
All right. Now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do Moana because right now that's 6 for Little Mermaid. Right there. Moana. I'm Moana, so 5. So right now it's 5-6 to.
Wait.
But if we're, yeah,
Hold on.
it's.
Mariah, what do you pick? Did Mariah pick?
Oh, Eric came in. My grandkids say Moana.
I think she said she had to leave.
Oh, I'm about to text her.
No, we're taking Eric's grandkids on that one, and if we pick,
Eric's grandkids or Christine's kids?
well, if we pick Christine, Ash, and Eric, that puts us 8-6 in favor of Moana. But right now, it's really 5-6 in favor of.
Hold on.
Little
I'm
Mermaid.
texting Mariah right now. I'm seeing what she says, and I will post it. I'll show it on the camera because she was in here. I think she needs to be in this vote.
By the way, I'm raffling this off at the end, guys. I hope somebody in here actually wins it.
Phoenix, I just recounted.
Oh, okay. Mariah just said Moana.
Oh, so it's 6-6 then.
Tie.
That's 6-6.
That's a tie. All right.
That is a tie. That's a tie. That's a legitimate tie, Phoenix. I did recount that.
All
The
right.
army says Little Mermaid. Oh.
Uh,
I think the sergeant major already said Moana, though.
yeah. All right.
Boo Army Marines would have voted for Moana.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
No
and-
coin flip. Oh,
No, and I agree with that because they wouldn't do that in the final two, the championships. You're not going to flip a coin to see who won the game. We got to keep going. I wonder if we can go purely off of just like sales now. You know what I mean? Like, how much did each movie gross?
Do you want me to
adjusted
go?
adjusted for inflation?
Adjusted inflation on that, though.
You want to put up a quick poll on Facebook?
I could, but I mean, okay, so the argument on this too, and if you want to take into account that kind of thing right there, right? Moana, yes, was a movie.
That's actually, Philippe, I'm going to interrupt you real quick because I'm reading the Google search bar.
Mhm.
When you get into which movie grossed more, Little, and you get to MER, the second thing is Little Mermaid or Moana. This is a debate. This is a thing that people have Googled.
No, but Little Mermaid is the movie that changed the entire outlook on Disney movies. It created the Renaissance. It created the Disney Renaissance.
That is absolutely true.
You know, so the whole thing is like, you know, Disney was like on its last leg, and then Little Mermaid came out and changed the entire game.
Okay, here we go. We're getting
Moana was one of those movies where it took a lore that didn't exist and did it right. You know, so I mean, they did a really good job of.
Okay, if we're going purely based off of adjusted sales, and it's good, and this is ranking the princesses, and this is by digitalspy.com. I will tell you that number 10, Ariel. Number 9, Moana. Only by a fraction. Number 8 was Merida. Number 7, Pocahontas. Number 6, Anna Elsa. Number 5, Jasmine. Number 4, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, if you didn't know who Aurora was. Number 3, Cinderella. Number 2, Belle. And number 1, all-time grossing, Snow White. So based off of this, Moana beats out Ariel. But I don't know if that's valid. I don't know if we're going to use that. I like how James says we're a bunch of grown-ass men arguing about Moana and Little Mermaid. Yet
I love it.
He's all up in the chat
You're darn
arguing it
right.
too.
That's why he said we are all, right? Oh, a bunch of grown-ass men. Yeah, you're part of us grown-ass
I
men.
absolutely did, Christine. That's my bad.
I didn't even know what name you said until she just brought that up right now. It's Merida.
That's what I thought. Is that what I said?
Merida.
Medida.
Merida.
So oh, that sucks. This sucks.
We really can't come up with who's better, Ariel or Moana, or which movie's better.
All right.
And Thomas has a point.
Because Thomas did vote Little Mermaid, and he's saying that because of statistics, Moana should be the one that wins.
I think and that's right, because we have to go to an outside source, an outside polling station, if you will, and find something to. All right, Moana.
So yeah,
All right.
Moana wins it.
All right. I'm writing it down.
We're going Moana.
That was it.
Ultimately, that's it. Moana wins. The all-time best Disney movie is Moana.
Bird did ask, are we allowed to have a tie because, one's the 80s princess, one's 2000s princess? I get that. That's valid. Then we should have just had a 80s princess bracket by itself and then a 2000s. But
We did. It was 80s versus 2000s versus I think it was 40s through the 60s versus the 90s.
Moana.
I'm
Because
sorry.
anything that rock touches turns to gold. Let's be honest.
I get it.
Now, guys, now that we know who won Disney, right, this is what we're going to do here. So,
Hashtag Southland Tales.
God. Like I was mentioning last episode of the podcast, we did a giveaway, and the winner of the giveaway did not answer me back. So I am going to do a re-roll, and we're going to announce a new winner here.
Oh, that
Okay.
sucks.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I messaged him a couple times, and I told him if you don't tell me by Monday, then I'm re-rolling, and that's what we're gonna do here. So, the prize here is this BB-8 plush doll and a package of tabletop rolling dice. All right, so who wins this? And I know a couple of the people who are in this are in the stream right now. So,
What are the rolling dice for?
D&D, tabletop game.
tabletop games, that stuff like that.
I do not have those.
It's so what Ash is asking. Back when I was in North Carolina, she used to randomly have me say what country that my family is from because she enjoys when I say it in Spanish.
Ah,
Right, that's kind of an inside joke. Nicaragua, by the way. Okay.
Oh, fancy.
turns me on when you say that.
So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this roll started here, and you guys are going to hear it. So,
Do we have to do a drum roll?
no.
You're not rolling. I can't do this forever.
I can do it forever.
It's because you have like 15
No way.
Diet Cokes.
All right, the winner is Father Raj. I don't know if he's gonna want it, but I mean, like, Father Raj is he actually was on the show. He is one of the hosts from the Famine Fed podcast.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so yeah, Father Raj wins. So I'm gonna have to get a hold of Father Raj because I'm sure he's not in the stream right now.
Yeah,
Probably not.
awesome.
Kind of cool that, yeah. And if he doesn't want the prize, then
Doing this again next week.
do it again next week.
We just can't give this stuff away.
I know. I'm trying to give it away for free.
I'm trying to give you free shit, people.
I'm trying to give you free stuff, man. So that's it for this week, guys. We ran over. Again, new time. We're going to be doing this from 6 to 8 now, instead of 5 to 7 like we did previously. So
See, that works a little bit better for me. I can usually get down with that.
nice. Yeah. We're doing.
Sometimes I don't even get off work till like 5:30. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah, dude. If you want to start getting in on this with us now, I'm all for it, man. We can do the. It's Phil and Aaron.
Bird, what are those in the comments? What are those peeps? What is that?
Hand claps.
Those are hand claps?
Yeah.
You know, and I have a pretty big screen here. Even the Little Mermaid, it looked like a ear of corn, so I can't really make out.
Do we
I was like,
have?
why is everybody putting corn in the chat? I don't get it.
Do we have an ear of corn?
I will get some so we can cut it up, grill it, put it on the tacos.
There we go.
Everybody likes corn on their tacos.
Sure.
And then if anybody has any suggestions for a bracket, please send a message to James or Phil or me or Distance Nerding. And we'll do it. We can, because we need a new bracket to do.
Horror movies.
If you guys have a good idea for, I mean, horror movies is good, but if you guys have an idea for a bracket that you want to see, again, just message us. We will put something together. And we'll just keep doing this. This is fun, every time we do these. So hopefully I have enough time to finish the Falcon next week. If I don't finish it, then we go to the next week. But yeah, this Falcon is looking more and more badass every time I work on it.
Yeah, it is.
So
James wants a recap of the recap, so we know where the recap of the recap is. And
can we get a recap of the recap?
I don't want to recap.
We need a recap of the recap so we can recap the recaps when we recap the recap.
There it is. There's
the recap screenshot.
I'm gonna post a picture of it.
Actually, yes, wrestling bracket, so we can say who the best wrestlers are.
Oh, good.
I'm only gonna be able to chime in on that if it's like 80s through like 90s and nothing after 2000.
Mine is gonna be like from 2000 to 2000, like from 98 to 2002, and that's about it.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I can't even think of anybody new right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stone Cold.
Is Jake the Snake Roberts still a thing?
Not anymore. Okay.
That Snake has to be dead by now.
James also, bringing up, because there might be a couple of wrestling fans in here, but I brought it up at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to bring it up again. We have a massive giveaway right now happening on all of our social media that is wrestling related because in honor of WrestleMania, we're giving away 6 wrestling action figures. We're giving away 4 Funko sodas that are
those things are super cool.
Libre themed. We are giving away 3 wrestling shirts, a hat, and we have 2 Funko Pops, Charlotte Flair and Vince McMahon. And we're going to split it between 3 winners on this, right? So basically, what you guys have to do right now, there is a post on Instagram and on Facebook, right? All you have to do is like the post, comment a friend in the post, so comment in the post and tag
somebody, yeah,
right, and then like Distance Nerding. That's all you have to do, right? I want to go to Mania. I can't right now though. I can't afford it right now. And I said the Funko sodas. I mentioned that. So yeah, the Funko sodas. They're like soda cans. When you pop them open, like little figures come out. And they're Lucha Libre Marvel characters, right? So we have a Venom character, a Spider-Man character, we have the Hulk, and we have Iron Man. But yeah, guys, that's it. Do you guys want to plug yourselves? Is there anywhere where people can find you guys?
You can't find me anywhere.
Yeah,
Instagram. Yeah,
look me up. Look me up.
You can look me up in the Nerdington Post.
I'm at Dwayne Johnson on all social medias, so just find me there.
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
Linked it. MySpace.
Yeah.
MySpace. Friendster. If you guys don't know what Friendster is.
Yeah.
GeoCity.
Find me on Cameo. I'm there at Dwayne Johnson. Just
ask for a birthday shout out.
Yeah.
There you go. Going from there, guys, you can find us at Distance Nerding everywhere, right? So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, obviously the Facebook, everybody on Facebook right now. And then Twitch. So yeah, guys, catch us next week. We'll be here next week doing more Lego and more brackets.
All hail Moana.
All hail Moana.
See you guys later.
Later, guys. You got there. Ooh, Miles Morales.
Distance nerding.